Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. My name is Cami Riles, and I'm the Assistant Director at Childcare Connections. We are so excited to have you here live or in the replay as we wrap up our third annual coloring contest. Don't forget that we still have one final giveaway today, so make sure that you like or comment below to let us know you're here for a chance to win. We will draw a winner and announce that person on Monday. This year, Childcare Connections received over 300 submissions for our coloring contest, all showing us what you want to be when you're older. And over the past few days, the community has had a chance to help us vote on their favorite submissions to help us choose this year's coloring contest winners. Before we announce this year's 10 winners, we will first get to our final art class. Today, we are learning how to make puff paint ice cream cones from Samantha Talsma. Sam is our outreach coordinator here at CCC. You can learn more about Sam, as well as a list of materials you will need to make these puff paint ice cream cones by visiting our website at cccmontana.org. Sam, I'm turning it over to you.
Everyone, I'm Samantha Talsma. Thank you so much for joining us today as we make our very own puff paint ice cream cones. So before we begin, what you're going to need to be able to follow along with this craft is some shaving cream, some white school glue, a pair of scissors, something to stir with. I'm going to be using a popsicle stick today, but you can of course use a spoon or anything else that's going to be able to stir. A bowl. I'm going to go ahead and use a cup today. And then we're also going to need some colorful paper. I'm going to be using blue for my background and then some fun colors for my decorations. So that's going to be our sprinkles, our cherry, anything you want to do to top your ice cream. And then it's optional, but if you want to make extra decorations, some markers, crayons, color pencils are super fun to use as well to make your ice cream a little extra special. So now that we have everything, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's begin. So we're going to take our shaving cream, we're going to give that a nice good shake. And we're going to put some in here into our cup. Oh, and it pooped up a little bit, so we're going to poop that down. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and then we're going to take some of our school glue and we're going to put this in. And you're going to want these to be equal parts shaving cream and equal parts glue. And if you don't think you have the right consistency, you can go ahead and add a little bit. You can also measure it if you want. And of course, if you need any help, go ahead and ask your teacher or your parent or an older sibling to help you. So we're going to go ahead and just mix this up. And what this is going to be for our craft is this is going to be our ice cream. So I'm going to go ahead and leave my ice cream white for vanilla ice cream. But if you wanted chocolate or strawberry or sherbet ice cream, you can add a little bit of food dye to the shaving cream and mix that up to whatever color you want. You can also have multiple scoops of ice cream. And so you can split this up into two different bowls and have two different colored ice creams. But yeah, I'm just going to leave mine white today, and we're going to keep mixing that up a little bit. Looks like I'm going to need a little bit more glue. And just mix that up. That should be good. And once we're done mixing, we're going to go ahead and just put this aside. So we're going to give this a couple more stirrs real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and put this aside for now because we're going to start working on our ice cream part, which is going to go on here. So we're going to go ahead and take our brown paper, and we're going to cut this into a triangle shape. And I like starting from the bottom of my square and going up, but you can cut however you'd like to make your ice cream cone. And if you don't have brown paper, you can, of course, use your markers or your crayons or your color pencils to draw your ice cream cone by just drawing a triangle on your piece of paper. And you can just color that in and make your brown ice cream cone. There is my ice cream cone. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit more school glue. We're going to just do some little wiggles here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Spread that out a little bit just to glue that cone to my paper. I'm going to put it close to the bottom so that way I have tons of room for my ice cream because I like a lot of ice cream. So just right near the bottom of your page so that way you have all this extra room up here for your ice cream. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, now that that's down, This is where you can decorate early or you can decorate after, and you can draw some waffle cones or extra stuff, but I'm going to wait until the end to do the rest of my decorations. So we're going to go ahead and grab that foam mixture we had set aside, and we're going to go ahead and scoop on our ice cream. So this is where it gets fun. You get to scoop all your ice cream however you want, just right on your page. And you can make it pointy, like soft serve. You can make it rounded, like a scooped ice cream, like you can do at home. You can make it look melty if you want. The choice is yours when it comes to your ice cream, because this is your ice cream and you can make it however you would like. Okay, we're just gonna scoop that on and spread it around. Oh. Scoop off any extra if it starts dribbling. But yep, you can make it however you want. I'm going to go ahead and make mine kind of pointy today because I'm going to decorate it later. And I like soft serve ice cream, so I'm going to make it pointy like you'd get at a restaurant or, yeah. So it looks like I got a little bit over here, and that is okay because, like I said, this is your project and you can make it however you'd like. You can add a little bit of ice cream, you can add a lot of ice cream. Like I said, I like a lot of ice cream when I eat ice cream. Okay, so there is my ice cream. So now comes my favorite part, which is going to be decorating. So we're going to take all of that fun craft paper we pulled aside. I'm going to move this real quick, and we're going to cut this. I'm going to move this red. So I have blue, pink, and yellow today, which I'm going to use. And we're going to go ahead and just make little strips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut straight down my craft paper. So I get a little smaller section of that craft paper. And I'm going to grab this little bowl. I actually have some decorations in here already that I had pre-cut. And you can ask a parent to help you pre-cut those, or you can cut them in the moment. So there's all my stuff, but we're just going to go ahead and add a little bit more. I'm just going to go straight across, and we're just going to make little rectangles, which these are going to be our sprinkles. And you can make these any shape. You can make them long shapes, you can make them into squares, you can also cut them into circles, or even use a hole punch to make circles so you can have your sprinkles. And then of course because I love cherries, I used some red craft paper and just cut a circle out of it earlier, and that is going to be my cherry on top. So now comes the super fun part of your ice cream. I'm going to take all of those little sprinkles and you get to place them wherever you want on there. Oh, looks like I don't have enough pink in there. I'll put some more extra pinks over here. And it's okay if they fall off, because sprinkles fall off my ice creams all the time whenever I eat them. Okay, a couple more. Boop, boop. Perfect. We're going to just fix that one up here real quick. And then we're going to add the cherry on top, right there. Awesome. Okay, and then if you want with those markers, I'm going to go ahead and make a waffle cone with mine. So we're going to go ahead and just make some straight lines going right across it, one direction. And then we're going to come back to the bottom, and we're going to go the other direction. So that way it looks like a waffle cone. And there you have it. And don't forget to sign your artwork. Right here, I'm just going to put my name. And there you go. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me after me that very fun craft. I hope you all had as much fun as I did making it. So I know we are all super excited to get back to the awards ceremony to see who this year's coloring contest winners are. So again, thank you so much.
Thanks, Sam. That was awesome. And I can't wait to replay that later for my kiddos to try at home. And it also makes me want some ice cream right now for lunch. So on to the moment that we've all been waiting for, this year's coloring contest champions. All right, so we will start with our 0 to 2 age category. And our first one in this category is Millie, who wants to be a teacher when she grows up. And next we have Tate, Great job, Tate. All right, 3 to 4-year-old category. We have Illyria Lue, who would like to be a flower, and Jackson, who wants to be an engineer. 5 to 6 age category, Caleb would like to be a paleontologist so he can find dinosaur skulls. And Adrian wants to live in the sea and be a shark. 7 to 9, Delaney wants to be a famous singer. And Naomi, who wants to be an artist. And our last category, 10 to 12 age, Charlotte would like to be a lawyer. And AUME wants to be an astronaut. Thank you again and congratulations to everybody who won and to everybody who submitted this year. We had some great submissions and they were amazing to look at. So we hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We want to give a special thanks and a huge shout out to our sponsors this year. We have Montana Radio Company, the Bozeman Daily Chronicle, Helena Independent Record, The Painted Pot, and Arts on Fire. Again, thank you everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.